What's going on, guys? It's Matt and we are back with our Planet Coaster career mode. The last scenario in Princess Amelie's fairy tale, Good Gully, Miss Molly. They said no one could build a theme park at Molly's Gully. Prove them wrong, keep below the height restriction, and bankroll the construction of a colossal coaster. So, I have never done this scenario. I haven't done any scenario from this point forward. It looks like we just have a pretty big gully that we have to deal with, which means we can put a nice coaster in there. We do have some flat land, which is pretty nice. Let's see what our objectives are. Reach a monthly profit of 1,500, attract 400 guests, reach a monthly profit of 3,000, achieve a park rating of 600, sustain a monthly profit of $6,000 for 3 months. Whew. And then build a coaster with at least 5 excitement, at most 6 nausea, a length of 22,953 feet, and reaches 70 miles an hour. Oh, a biggest drop of at least 213 feet. That's pretty awesome. We got a nice little entrance here. So let's take a look at our rides, and as always, we're going to stick to the main game, so anyone that doesn't have any of the packs over here can go along as well. Our tract rides, looks like we have a couple of those as well. We got a log flume. These will probably be pretty important. The train, rolling river, magic hats. Not a fan of that, but we'll see. We might need one. And then the coasters, our custom list. Looks like we have quite a few here. Not doing Steel Vengeance, we're not doing Copperhead Strike, but we do have the Boa and the Equalizer. I do like the Boa. Equalizer's okay as well. That might have to be our large coaster. But let's see. So we can definitely probably get a couple rides over here, a couple small rides. And then we'll have to, ooh boy, going a little crazy with the camera here. We do have quite a bit of land up here as well, but it is relatively small. So let's go ahead and let's start getting some small rides in. We probably should do some research as well. All about airtime, nothing above, nothing below. Dangling delights, family ride carousel into the sky. Thrill ride, think big. I feel like I think we've done that. So let's go with this. We'll do $500 there. We need to get some type of ride in here though. We can probably get a hyperspin, please. Okay. So let's get our exit can be somewhere over there. We can maybe if we can get another small attraction that we might be able to get that in there. Let's get our path here. We need this one, and we need the width to be up a little bit. That's too much. That's pretty good. Just keep it like that for now. Our exit. Yeah, that's fine. And our entrance, we'll probably need to take this off. Gonna try and utilize this to keep our... Oh, how about that? I'll just... What if we do it like this? Put him there. And perfect. So we will need, I think I did 2 here, and I switched these around. That's perfect. Make sure that stays. Don't need to worry about that. We will do a full load. Nothing there. A bacon barn. I think I did that same thing last time. I want to say this one ends up about $11 at the end of it. And we're already at 100, so let's go ahead and get that testing. While we have that testing, we will pull in another ride. I don't like Wild Blue, so we're going to try and avoid that at the beginning here. That's too large. The Rocktopus, maybe? Ooh, the Rocktopus kind of fits in there pretty nicely. So we'll throw that in there. We'll get our entrance out around the back. The one thing we are doing is kind of... What is that? Where's that go? Oh, just a random... Okay, that's fine. There we go. Now we will do the same thing here, where we just kind of curve it along. We'll break it off. Ooh, camera is going everywhere today. Also, huge shout out to everyone that watched the last Silversmith Manor episode. Had quite a good turnout with how many views I had compared to some of the other videos that I have out there, so I really appreciate it and keep it coming. And please don't be afraid to put any comments down there. I want to hear some suggestions that you guys have as well. And I think for this one, I just want to kind of hear, we have a big roller coaster that we need to build, so let's hear what everyone's favorite roller coaster is, because mine has to be the Phoenix at Knoebels. It's such a great old-fashioned wooden coaster, and it just gets a bunch of airtime. It was my first roller coaster, so I'd love to hear some of yours, so put those down in the comments below. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. We have... Can I squeeze Wild Blue in back here? No. I'm pretty sure I can't. If I could, I don't think it would be worthwhile. We do have to get the Octopus in here. There are spin, bounce, wave sequence. I feel like it needs a spin sequence, the wave sequence, the bounce sequence, the wave sequence, and then we'll do another spin sequence instead. We will do a full load, 150 seconds. Not going to worry about the colors. I don't know how much this is, so we're just going to make that 8 for now, and we will come back to that. And here we go. Alright, so let's double check what we have. We have 352 for the hyperspin, and that's $10. I was off by $1. And we need to really get the sound of the Rocktopus going out of there. So let's go ahead and fast forward this a bit to get our prestige here. $268. Okay, so 268 divided by 35, we got 760. So these rides are probably going to bring in quite a few people. We are making, oh my god, we are already almost made $1,000 in ride tickets, and these lines are barely even full. Let's see what we have up here. Well, what else can we get in? The cube was making some money for us. Wild Blue will make money, just not as much as I want. Hammer Swing also will make money. Magic Twirl will make a little bit, not too much. The teacups. Intersecting terrain. Is this a... I'm gonna have to elevate some of this in order to get this going. Where's our booth? Oh, I didn't do this good. Hopefully this doesn't cost me more. But we need to... Alright, so we'll put... Now we need to keep him by scenery. Our exit's going to be on this side. And our path... Wow, we are just cruising in the money at the moment. Angle snap, we will get our width up to 23. Nope, needs to be a little bit larger. 26. We will bring this back a little bit. I don't even think I want that. Alright, so all the way back to 1. Just try and be as minimal as possible for this. And a large pathway down. Alright. So there we go. Now our exit path. We don't want this to be very large. I did not say to build that. And throw that down over here. And our entrance line. Just gonna kind of build this around, and we're gonna do this the long way because I'm being lazy. All right, let's go ahead and now that we're almost there, we definitely did it the way that I said I wasn't gonna do it. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh my god, that's terrible looking. Let's try and go. Stop. Oh my god, stop. There we go. And I need a little bit more here. Just to get a little bit. That is an awfully long line for the teacups. Oh no. We just want one more, and clockwise is fine, anti-clockwise is that way. Full load, 150 seconds. And full English breakfast down to 10%. Teacups. Alright, so this one we don't have a lot of scenery. So let's see what kind of quick scenery we can put in here. Alright, so there we go. We have that. Oh, we did not check our prestige here at 391. Divided by 35, we got 1130 for our teacups ride. So yeah, this is pretty much just a hodgepodge of all the scenery pieces that I can get to try and get this done a little bit quicker. You can see we already did reach our bronze objective of reaching a monthly profit of $1,500, which is well done. And our monthly end of monthly summary was pretty good here. No thefts, anything like that, which is great news. So now we just got to get 400 guests in our park to reach our first easy objective, and then we are on a medium. I think I'm just going to focus on the medium here and just keep getting more rides. That'll naturally increase the number of guests and our park rating, and then we should be good to go from there. So, the next ride that we are going to look at, we don't have a lot of money. So let's fast forward until we get money. Alright, well, that didn't take very long. I was just putting in some benches, and we have over 400 guests in the park now. Rocktopus and the Hyperspin are doing fantastic. And now we just need to hopefully get some more money so we can build another attraction. Alright, we are back. We got $2,500. We also unlocked our research. Think big. What is that? The sundial. Ooh, I haven't had one of those yet, so we might be doing that here. Great. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's alright. We're going to go for that because I don't have any idea what that is. And then we don't have much flat land here, so let's see. The sundial, that's $3,000. We will get one of those in sooner or later, but we are going for what is obstructing stuff here? I don't know if I like that. Let's see. This I don't think we can fit in there. Wild blue? No, I hate it. Wild blue might be our... might do us the job. No, because of how we can turn it a little bit. We can probably turn it this way. Yeah, that works. Let's see how close we can get it to the ground. We do not want this to have a long line. The exit is going to be in the wrong side, so maybe we can do something different. The cube, that should easily be able to fit in here. We can probably just tuck this back in here too. There we go. And we're going to place the entrance on this side. We will place the exit on this side. And shouldn't have any problem connecting this up. And our queue line. We do need to extend our path out here a little. So let's get our 26. I'm just going to keep him going straight on through. And our line here to give him a little bit of space so we can get some scenery in. We'll also, I think we're going to put a food shop down here because that'll give us some good scenery along with this. We will not be doing Bozo the Clown this time. Or maybe we will. I don't know. Ooh. We don't have anything. We do have... Okay, we're gonna have to do some research here. So we currently only have a drink stall. That's not enough. It does work for that. What do we need? That's not something. Dunkin' Donuts, Burger Chief, which I think is one I built. Most of these are... Actually, all of those are stuff that I have built. And also stuff that I have built. Nothing in there. There's not much. We may be taking... What? Actually, do we have even... food stalls? We have Tiki Chiki. Alright. So we can take this and duplicate it. Do we... We can't get that to fit in there, so that's alright. We can fit it. Oh, we don't have enough money to do that. That will certainly do it. We need to get this going. I don't remember what I did with these. We have... Oh, there's not that much. Feel like you do a pretty standard... we do a forward flip, locked turnover. I think I actually did all of these. Let's go ahead and test this. Let's get our full load. 150 seconds for the max. We will drop that to 10%. And I want to say this was like 20 bucks when we were all said and done with it. So we will go with that. We don't have scenery. Let's take a look. Average guest happiness is declining. Reach a monthly profit of $3,000. That's perfect. We have only put in 4 rides and one of them's not even open. So this is a pretty simple scenario so far. Very unrealistic, large bridge that I didn't want to just easily come off there, but that's okay. 100%. Perfect. So that's pretty good. We can actually, if we edit this building, go ahead and take this out. We're going to go into our shops and facilities. We will add a bathroom this direction. And then all we need to do, stucco walls, go back into our building, and arch, just type in stucco. That's fine. We do need to duplicate that color. And yeah, I think that looks good. Just double check to see what our prestige is. 1036 as always. Too many guests. There's no one over there. $29. And we're just going to do 28 because it seems like the higher it gets, the less accurate that number is. So we got another attraction open. We got the cube. It's tucked back in the corner, which looks great. We haven't had any issues here. Let's go ahead and get some staff. We'll get our janitor. We'll get a mechanic. We will get a security officer. And that is it. What else do we have? Too many guests are trying to use that. That's fine. That is true, but we're not putting in another one. Ooh. I do want this to be here. We are going to edit this building now. And apparently this one doesn't have anyone. Made a nice little curve there. But let's get our shops. And let's get Tiki Chiki in here. And this is obviously wrong. So... And I don't think Tiki Chiki actually has a sign like that. Maybe it does. Let's here and type in Tiki. It does. We're just gonna go ahead and throw that there. Apparently these people just walk right through this one, but it's okay. We're just going to ignore that and pretend that you can't see that. So we're at $1,300. We are making some good money here. We need to get another ride in. So, we don't have enough for the sundial. Wild Blue I'm not interested in. I was only interested in that if that was the only thing that was going to fit. Rocktopus is doing well. Hyperspin is doing well. Yeah, I think we're doing alright. Our park rating is going up steadily. Oh my gosh. I was not paying attention. I was looking up the 5 thefts. We have a ton of money. Has a long queue time. It does, because it is a long line. Since we have a lot of thefts, we're going to get another security officer. We're going to go into our staff. We are going to go to our security team, and we are going to increase the training for these guys, because there's going to be a ton of them. And now let's go to our rides. Our sundial, we have $4,000 because I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to put anything there because I think that'll block everything. And I do want to put this over here. So we need to rotate this twice. So that's perfect. We're going to place our entrance on this side. We will place our exit right over here. And we are going to just build a nice, large, unnecessary queue line for our guests to stand in. And our exit path can be nice and short, and we don't want to go that close to the entrance, but that's alright. So I have not done one of these, so let's take a look. Clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Alright, so we'll just switch these over. That should be fine. We will do our normal. I don't think we need to do anything special for this. 10%, our prestige will be okay. Don't know what that's going to bring for us. We're at 30% already. So now we just need to take some of our scenery. We are at 100%. Perfect. So very nice and quick scenery to fill in here. And eventually we're going to see what our sundial is bringing for us. It holds a lot of people. A lot of people. So the longer ride cycle I think is okay. And we have 806. So let's take a look here. 806 divided by 35 is $23. So we will put that in. We will open it up. And we have completed our silver objective here in Good Gully, Miss Molly. Which is great news. Making great time here. And what we're going to do here, I'm going to fast forward up to getting about $10,000, and then I'll probably put in some more benches as well. And then I'm going to do a speed build of our massive, massive roller coaster that's going to start up here, do a huge drop into the lagoon or gully here, as they call it. And I think I'm going to look for all about airtime. I think that's something that I'm interested in as well. So, I will see you back once we get some more money. Alright, so we have a ton of money now. I also finished the research project that we had earlier, which is the Gears of Fear, which is what I thought that might have been. And then we also just finished the new coaster all about airtime, which I'm hoping is... that'll do. The Anubis. I was kind of hoping for the Rage coaster, but the Anubis is going to be our major coaster that we have. And I don't know what our height restriction is. I assume it's probably about here. And we're going to try and make it very large. We need to make it with a drop of 213 feet. It needs to be very long. Reaches 70 miles an hour. I don't think I'll have an issue with the nausea because I don't tend to build rides that have high nausea. And our excitement of 5, I think that should be fine with all the airtime that we'll be seeing. So I'm going to jump into the speed build, and I will see you once we have it completed. Alright, so you can just see we got our gold objective for the Good Gully, Miss Molly. We finished our coaster. We're gonna take a quick ride on it once I get the path in here for it. We have to make a pretty weird path here, actually, because of the way I built it, which is fine. But go right underneath the dragon. Let's hope he doesn't dive into that at all. Well, let's see if we can get this to come off. Alright, we'll do that. That's fine. And apparently can't turn him. Is he going up? Oh, he is going up. We don't want that. There we go. So there we go. That's such a weird path. Our attraction, we got a 610 for the excitement. I had a lot of problems trying to build this thing because I was trying to do weird elements in here. I don't know how smooth it is. I did ride it once, but we'll see how it goes. Our fear's pretty mild. Our nausea is great. Track length 3,200, so just enough. Our max speed 107 miles per hour with a drop of 367 feet. That is outrageous. But everything's looking good. I did try to have a mid-course brake run here in the middle. That did not work. So we just went without it. We probably don't need it. But we're going to go ahead and get on this. We'll ride it once in the front, once in the back. We're not going to ride it at night. That is going to do it for our scenario, Good Gully, Miss Molly, and that will do it for Princess Amelie's Fairy Tale. We'll be moving on to our medium scenarios in the next one. Again, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please make sure to leave a like. If you didn't like what you saw, please make sure to leave it in the comment section, and I will do my best to fix it for the next one. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, I do have a Challenge Park series as well going on at the moment, so please subscribe to my channel, Mostly Average Matt, to find that. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.